We are live. Welcome back to Great Lakes Breaks, everybody. We're gonna give it a couple minutes. We've got an SGC reveal. We got some slabs we're gonna be opening to see. It's a blind reveal, and also just talk about grading. So Matt and I, before we went live, we were in a nice conversation about grading, and so Matt in a few here is going to show us some cards he had graded recently, and then also he's going to be talking about like what the differences are with that stuff. So I know there might be some ads right now, so we're going to wait for people to get in. So then we'll watch everything, or we'll start showing some stuff. How are you guys? Would love to hear from you. Cincy Reds 2K20, what's up? So, love to hear from you.
Sorry.
Collectors, hello.
Up.
We've got an exciting lineup here for the SGC slabs. But Matt, why don't you take us through a little bit of what you've graded recently and some prices and what service you went through.
Yeah, so I've graded a few different cards recently, and I did a video on them not too long ago. But I sent one card to PSA, and that was this one here. It's the LeBron James. You can't really tell it's a refractor in the video here, but it's LeBron James 2008 Chrome Refractor. I sent this one to PSA. It is a higher dollar card. Was hoping for a 10, but as you can see, it got a 9, which still not bad. This card I found in my collection not that long ago. At the time, it was worth probably raw was selling $500 to $600, and the most recent 9 sold for a little over $2,000. If it had been a 10, it'd be worth quite a bit more than that. Then the rest of the cards I sent to SGC. The big ones I got back from them were this gold label out of the same set. Ooh, wrong way. It's a 2008 Chrome Kobe Bryant with LeBron in the background there. Wow. That one got a gold label, which is a pop 1 right now. So I don't really know what that would sell for. The most recent PSA 10s went for around $1,600. I would assume I'd get a little more than that with it gold labeling. But that's kind of what we're going to talk about a little bit too, is just some of the difference in pricing between SGC and PSA. I'm actually kind of kicking myself because I sent this one to SGC and obviously it got a 9.5, which normally you'd be pretty happy with. But about 3 days ago, 9.5 from SGC sold on eBay for about $426, and another one went for like $465. In the last couple of days, I think the prices have gone up all over across the board, but the most recent PSA 9s are selling for between $1,000 and $1,500, that's a significant difference. I mean, you're talking, $470 are the most recent 9.5 SGC comps, and the most recent PSA 9 comps are between $1,000 and $1,500. So when I sent that in, none of them were worth anywhere near that. It was like a 9 was like $400 or $500, and a 10 was maybe $1,000. But now you're looking at, pretty big differences. So I'm going to keep watching comps as we go, but that's kind of something to pay attention to when you're picking between SGC and PSA, is especially with higher dollar cards. I think PSA tends to bring a lot more money right now. And I don't know if those watching have any insight on that. I don't know. I know SGC is kind of up and coming, but I don't know when those comps are going to start to match, or at least get closer. Because obviously, and that's just one card, the 96, 97 Kobe Topps rookie. But I certainly kind of wish I had sent that one to PSA now looking at it, because those comps are, that's a big difference. With some lower stuff, like this is a Paul Pierce Chrome rookie. which got a 10 from
What'd you pay
SGC.
for
Which I haven't found any 10 comps that sold. PSA 10s go 600-700, so it's hard to know.
Right.
Dwyane Wade got a 9.5. I haven't looked at what PSA 9s of that are going for right now.
Up north said basketball seems to sell better in PSA. SGC is pretty level with PSA for baseball.
Okay.
So it might be a sport bias, I guess. I don't really know.
Yeah. And you wonder if that is going to change moving forward? I mean, I don't know why.
Right.
Why would baseball? I mean, if they're grading cards, it shouldn't matter what sport it is. I get there'd be a difference between vintage and current when it comes to grading, but as far as 2004 Topps Chrome baseball card or a 2004 Topps Chrome basketball card, they're the exact same with different pictures on them. It just confuses me at why the values would be so much different. So I'm hoping that it catches up. Because some cards like this too, Iverson Chrome rookie and a Carter Chrome rookie that both got 8.5. So it'd be nice if those could at least get up to the PSA 8 range in value.
Right.
So I don't know. We'll see moving forward. I don't know what I'll do with some of those cards. I've got another stack of cards I want to grade here, but we'll have to see. I've got another actually Kobe rookie that I want to send in. This one's not going to get a 9.5 no matter where I send it.
But still, what is like a 7?
But a PSA 7 is still going to be, I don't know, 200 to 400 somewhere in that range, I think.
It isn't wild to me how much baseball cards, sports cards in general, have just blown up this past year. I've been collecting. We've both been collecting since we were kids, and we haven't been selling since we were kids. But it is just insane the price jump. Like, okay, 2 months ago. What's up, the hobbyist? Aranya, Triple B. How are you guys? 2 months ago, what was your Kobe rookie selling for?
I bought them both for under $100 a piece raw, and that was right around where they should have been raw. I thought I got a pretty good deal, but yeah, I mean, condition dependent, probably between 50 and 200 based on condition raw.
Dang.
So
yeah,
it's definitely skyrocketed. I mean, PSA 10s of that Kobe rookie right now are going for the most recent ones are going for $4,000 to $5,000, which it tempts you to see what that 9.5 SGC would get if you sent it to PSA, because if you're assuming it's going to get at least a 9, you're adding $1,000 in value,
right?
And maybe it wouldn't. Maybe it would only end up getting an 8. It's a different grader, so hard to say. But
right. What's up, Amyo? It's great. It's great just to kind of hang out on Monday, start the week off with talking sports cards. Recently, I did an SGC submission, and the turnaround time was Triple B. So I did it with a group of guys. Triple B was one of them, and I don't know all the rest. I know Coach from Village Breaks was there, but Triple B kind of orchestrated it all. And so we sent the cards to him, and then he sent the cards to SGC after we filled out the forms. The turnaround time was supposed to be what they originally said. I think, was it 45 days, Triple B? Is that right? Something like that. But it turned into like 2.5 months, 3 months almost, because SGC was just swamped when everything shut down. So PSA, BGS shut down. So finally got ours back. I asked Triple B, like, okay, he was going to send it to me. He's like, do you want to know what your grades were? And I said, no, I want to just do a blind reveal. Okay, there we go. It was 20 days originally. So I'm sorry if the chat is a little delayed on our end, but 20 days originally, and it took like 3 months. So now SGC changed their time frame. BGS doubled the pricing and said it was going to be a long time. PSA is what, Matt? What are they down? What are they up to now? How many days?
I've been hearing on just regular service that you're looking people that sent them in 9 months ago are finally getting them back. I don't know what their turnaround time is moving forward. Now, I sent the LeBron card. I paid the $75 express one, and I had that back in hand in like 2 weeks. But if you're just going to pay for the lower level service, you're going to be waiting a long, long time.
Right. Yeah, and I think some of them. Sports Card Talk Show is in the house. What's up? Guys, if you haven't subscribed to any of the channels in the chat, please do. It is well worth your time. These are all great channels, all great guys. But I think for some of the cards, it's well worth it to do that express turnaround, especially because the market has been fluctuating a lot recently. And now with the rise of sports back, I mean, you got baseball going, you got basketball, and then football coming up soon. There's a lot of potential where, a couple good games by one player, a couple amazing plays by a player, or even we've seen with, what's his name? Bowl, a workout video or a practice. And he had basically an alley-oop dunk. And his cards went from being $1 to like $20 a card, like optic. So they're saying he's the next Antetokounmpo. So he's the next Giannis. And I don't think that's right. But if you did an express grade and got that going, you could flip it. So this, I will say, I'm about to do this blind reveal because I'm getting impatient.
Yeah, let's see it.
I want to do it. This is my first ever grading. This is the first time I've ever graded cards I've ever sent in, and so this is like either it'll keep me grading, or I think I've already made lists of stuff I'm going to grade. Matt, I know you can show some of the ones that you're going to grade soon. But let me open this. I will say that let me point the cam down a little more. I will say that I did these grades with it couldn't be any lower than a 9. So I set my limit. I'm at a loss for words. What is that called? When you
set your limit sounds good to me.
I don't know. But I said, no, I don't want any lower than a 9. So I
minimum grade.
Yes, a minimum grade. Thank you. Wow. I'm being slow today. So I sent 8 cards in, nothing super high value because it was my first time doing it. And I wanted just to see how good my eye was. And I submitted 8, and only 2 did not get the minimum 9. And I will show you those first. Actually, I don't know how Triple B set this up, so we'll see. But Matt, while I'm opening this, do you want to show some of the cards that you sent or you're going to send in, and what?
So there's one that I picked up recently, and I actually paid $150 for that one. It's a Dwyane Wade rookie autograph. I found that at a card shop in Portland, Maine recently. The most recent comps, it was like $350, and he still had a $150 sticker on it, which kind of shows you how quickly the market changes, because even card shops can't keep up with recent comps. But I'll send that one in to get graded. We'll see what it gets. That one will be interesting because I don't really know a lot about how they grade autographs. But you can kind of, I don't know if you'll be able to see it in the video, but it does have a smudge on it. The auto does. So we'll see what that grades. Another one I want to grade is this LeBron, Carmelo, Dwyane Wade, Matrix rookie. I picked that one up at a card show recently. So we'll grade that one. Football card. Yeah, there you go.
LeBron
on
James.
Darko Carmelo.
I know. Oh, dude, that Patrick Mahomes. So that price, okay, that was what? That was like a $20 card, maybe a month
If that. It's just all of a sudden that card blew up when the second year cards started blowing up. So basically, in my opinion, what happened is people like the LeBrons, the Mahomes, the Lamar Jacksons, people started realizing that they couldn't afford to buy their rookie cards because they had gone up so much. But all of a sudden, there was a big wave of people who decided that they would buy the poor man's second year card. And Mahomes kind of was a beneficiary of that because all of a sudden this card went from like a $10 card to now they're selling for like 100. I haven't even looked today. You literally have to look every day to see what counts are because they change every single day.
Especially with baseball right now, like Kyle Lewis, he had a couple good games. And what's up, Big Mike? Kyle Lewis had a couple big games, and now his cards were $1 originally, and now they're like $5, $10 a card. Shane Bieber had a good year, or a good outing pitching. Kyle Hendricks. But the question for you, Matt, was some people said, are you going to go SGC, PSA, or BGS with those?
Yeah, I just saw that. I haven't decided. A lot of this stuff I'm just going to keep anyways. It's going to be PC stuff. SGC's you get it back faster. I really don't like the idea of sending my cards in and then waiting a year to get them back. So I lean towards SGC because of that, but I might send some higher end stuff to PSA. Like I'm thinking about sending that 9.5 Kobe to PSA and paying the $75.
Yeah,
get it back in 2 weeks and just see what it gets. But I don't know much about. I don't know if I send it in that SGC slab. I can't imagine that they would go from a 9.5 to a 10 if I send it in that slab. But I also don't know if I want to be the guy that cracks it or if that's even an option or I don't know. I haven't looked into it enough. So if you guys have done any of that, let me know. So in the comments what you think. But
Sports Card Talk Show just said that PSA and BGS are both saying extended even on the Express. So it seems like everybody's backed up.
Right. And that's what makes it tough. I don't know. So in that regard, I kind of want to just test my luck with SGC and hope that due to the big backups at PSA and BGS, the SGC is going to end up being a viable third option.
Right.
I almost think they have to because if it's really taken PSA and BGS a year to get stuff back, then there's room for a third party in there.
Right.
And I think it's only a matter of time before they're viable. It seems like everything I've heard is good about them. It's just kind of they're the up and coming one, or they
Well, they've been around for a long time, but they've just done a lot of vintage stuff.
Right, and now they're getting into the modern game. I think their slabs look better than everybody else.
Yeah, and you'll see some slabs here in a second. So let me just do this.
Let's do it.
Wow. So yeah, we'll do a couple here and just see. So some of them are bigger name guys, but they're not like, huge cards. So I got to see which way. I'm going to do just me right now. I'm going to see. Oh, they're all in a package here. Aranya, what are you mailing in? You got 10 cards. All right. Perfect. So here's the back of the card. So I'm going to start with those. Let's do the top one first. So I'll show the two cards that I got originally, or that I didn't grade well, and I will pull those out, and then we will do the blind reveal here. So I'm going to turn these over so I can't see them. Aranya, your first solo submission. All right, so these were the two that didn't get a 9 or higher. So my first one, I'll pull this out. You can see they labeled it minimum grade. It didn't meet the minimum, which was 9 for me. Again, this wasn't a high-end card, but I really don't know what I missed on this. None of the corners are bent, but
Centering. You're centering top to bottom centering's too far off, I think.
Yeah, but that, I mean, I guess the centering threw that for a loop there. But
they were tough on top to bottom centering. That's the 2 8.5s I got were both top to bottom centering issues too.
Yeah. So, which is fine. And then this one was kind of a shot in the dark as well. But again, I don't think I missed many corners on this one. But maybe you can tell me the centering's off a little bit. I think there's some surface issues that I missed. But this is Bryce Harper from 2011. Bowman Chrome prospect. So
the centering doesn't look too bad on that one.
I think there's some surface issues that I missed. I can already see like right up here. It's hard to tell on this camera, but I think it was scratched up a bit. I mean, it was pack pulled. I pulled it right from a pack and put it in a sleeve. But those were the 2 minimums that I didn't get, and then I did 6 other ones for my first one, and I was actually happy. I was happy that I got 6 back that were at least a 9 because I was expecting like 3. I mean, it was my first time doing this. So I'm going to start at the bottom here, and we're just going to start and see what the grade is. So you can tell this is a Juan Soto 2018 update, just his regular rookie card. Not chrome or anything, and boom, guys, look, 9.5. That's nice. That's a nice one. Matt, while I'm doing this, could you look up comps maybe so we can kind of see? That's beautiful. That's a nice one. What's up, Vogs? Man, Kyle. Nice Robert pull you got. So nice. I'm happy. I'm starting off with a 9.5. I was expecting some 9s. There might be some 9s in here, but I mean, edges look nice, everything. So 9.5 mint. Very nice.
Let's see. Last one sold for 70.
All right. So $70. There we go. I'll take
70. That was 26. That's the top 2018 Topps update, right?
Yes. All right. I tried my hand at a little bit of basketball. So here's a Rui, and this is the Blue Wave, the Blue Velocity Prism from Optic. And here we go. A nice 9.5 there. Glare on this, man. Is nice. 9.5 for Rui. Hachimara. He started to play well, but I mean, he's on the Wizards, so there's not a ton of they're not a huge name team, but I think he's a pretty good player. All right, now this one I'm very interested to see. So this one I'm not even looking right now. This is a Cody Hose gold auto from Bowman's Best, and this one I want to see what the auto grade was and just what the card was. Obviously, it got higher than a 9 because it's in a slab. So let's see here. Boom. Look at that. 10.95. Wow. That's a good one. That is pretty sweet. I keep expecting to hear rounds of applause, but I don't hear any. So the auto's a 10 and the card is a 9.5. There's really not much you can do with that. I mean, I pulled it. If you watch some of my videos, I pulled it from a video and I put it right into a sleeve and right after that. So I don't know where why I didn't get a perfect 10. So, but that's still a pretty cool card. Cody Hose. So 3 down. I got 3 to go.
So the last comment on that one with
on Cody.
Yeah, I don't know. They're all over the place.
Well, it's hard.
There's nothing with SGC though, but it looks like one sold on the 14th raw for 250.
Yeah, I mean he's got
But
some
then there's two 9.5s, BGS 9.5s that sold for like 55 and 60. So I don't really know.
At what day?
Well, the most recent one was July 30th and July 12th. So the 250 was right in the middle of them.
Well, hey, still, I'll take a 9.5 SGC, a 10 auto.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
No,
I don't know that I've ever seen SGC give below a 10 on an auto. I don't know why.
yeah,
I'm sure they do, but it seems like every time I've seen them grade an auto, they give it a 10.
I like also if you can see here what it says on the slab. It says it gives it everything. You know, it's the Cody Hose best of 19 auto gold refractor 5 of 50. I mean, they really put all the info in there, so that's pretty cool. And I really like the black border with the gold. I know it's kind of hard to see in person, but or on over camera, but still.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, Amio said they don't put it if it's not a 10.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
That's why I've never seen it then.
All right, here we go. We got 3 more to go. This one is a Ronald Acuna Mojo. This was the 35th anniversary silver pack promo card, and it's his rookie, so it's 2018. So let's see. 9.5. Very nice.
It's racking up the 9.5s.
I know. Hey, it's good. I didn't see any 9s yet, but
No.
maybe there's one hidden in here. I don't know how Triple B did this, so that's nice. I really like this card too. I know that's not super high end. It's not as high end rookie. It's not the regular update rookie, but this is still from 2018 Topps Chrome. So it's a nice one. We'll take a 9.5 for that any day. 2 more to go, fellas. All right. This one, I did a little football. So for your football fans, I was looking over this card, wanted to see. It looked really good to me. I did not use a magnifying glass. Matt, do you use magnifying glasses?
No.
Yeah. This was a shot in the dark. I didn't know how well this would do because this is SPX football or SP authentic, and these cards are, it's 2014, so it's sat in a case for a while. I mean, this is not right out of the pack. I've had this for a while. Nice Jimmy G rookie card. So let's see what it is. Boom! Look at that. All right, a 10 on that one. Wow. Woohoo! That's nice. Matt, can you look up comps on this one?
I'm trying.
That is sweet. And I'm excited for football. I wanted to try a little bit of everything when doing grading. I think now that I've hit my first 10, I'm pretty stoked. It means I might have a little bit of an eye for it. Or it really, what happened was I got lucky. But yeah,
I don't see any SGC comps on that.
What about just
PSA 10? PSA 10s are like 40.
Sweet. $40. I'll take it. All right, and the last one, I was pretty excited about this one. This is I'm going to not show the grade, but this is a Fernando Tatis, and it is his Refractor Topps Chrome. So rookie card. So I'd be interested to see what this one is. Obviously, it's a 9 or higher, but this is the Refractor rookie. So let's just see what it got. Boom. 10, baby. Look at that. Beautiful. Wow. Upside down. You can kind of see the shine there, but that is a nice one. Perfect 10 mint. I will take that. It's not the gold label, but it's a refractor. And those are kind of hard to pull. I pulled 2 of these.
88 bucks last count.
All right. So there we go. I mean, this went from like a $20, card to now it's graded and it is shiny as forever a 10. Unless I, crack the case or something. But I know recently a lot of Aranya, beautiful Tata. A lot of like new cards have graded really well unless the centering's off, like my Jordan. But let's just do a quick recap here. Here's a 10 of Jimmy G, and when he wins a Super Bowl, this will be a $100 card. Here's a 9.5 Acuna rookie. I can't get the freaking glare off.
You gotta like hold it on an angle back at you.
Yeah, there we go. 9.5 Acuna rookie. Here's the only auto I submitted. It's a Cody Hose. It's a 10, but it's an 10 auto 9.5 grade. So I did some basketball here with a nice blue velocity prism Rui. 9.5. This is one of my favorites that graded. I'm happy this graded well. This Juan Soto, it's a 9.5, hoping for a 10, but it was, it's better than a 9, SGC. And then this one turned out really well. It's the Refractor 10. So I did miss out, guys. I'm not perfect. This is my first time. I missed out. These did not meet the minimums. So it happens. I guess you say I wasted whatever it was, 10 bucks per card, 20 bucks. But, that's just the breaks here at Great Lakes Breaks.
Would you have put minimums on there if you did it again? Or do you wish you'd have just seen what they were?
Nah, I don't know. Because sometimes I think the raw cards are worth more than the, like a 8 or a, like if this Harper had surfaced, if this is an 8.5, I don't know. Right?
It depends. It really depends on the card because that's like
right.
Like the Kobe Topps rookie in a PSA 7s is going to sell more than what a raw one would. I mean, unless there's going to be exceptions to that. If it's super clean, then someone will pay more. But as a general rule, I mean, you can get a raw one still for 150, and a PSA 7 is still going for $2 to $250.
Well, I'm just happy that I set my minimum at 9, and none of them graded a 9.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So I was expecting like 4 9s and maybe a 9.5, but 2 10s will take. And I thought this one would get a 9. This Jimmy G, because it's old, and this wasn't even in a top loader. So when I found it,
that's.
But I think you have 2 cards that you found that, yeah,
not in a top loader, and at gold label. So, yeah.
But
that was like the most exciting thing I've pulled. Oh, that was
a gold label. I was hoping for a gold label,
especially on that card. Like, just it's a pop 1, the only gold label they've given out, and it's just an iconic card with LeBron and Kobe. Oh,
yeah,
that was exciting.
So what is that worth?
Well, being a pop 1, it's kind of hard to know, but PSA 10s go for $1,600. But for like a kind of an example, like the Kobe Topps rookie and a PSA 10 goes for $4,000, and 2 days ago, SGC gold label Kobe rookie went for $5,300.
Sweet.
So I would hope that I would get like probably in the 2 range, maybe a little more. But once again, being a pop 1, it's just kind of what someone will pay.
Right. And now, like, I think it's kind of fun doing this. Obviously, none of these, like this Rui probably went from a $4 card to like a $10. Like, it wasn't high end. but again, this is my first time, so I wanted to like not, I don't know, send in super high stuff when I didn't know exactly if I was doing it right, if that made sense. And obviously I missed some stuff too, but that's kind of the fun. So a card that was raw for X amount of dollars now grades well and jumps really high. I don't know. And then I can just keep going up. Like your Kobe's and LeBron's and whew.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Here's one that'll be interesting. I'm curious to see what this one will grade. I bought this one last year at the National out of a dollar bin. There's a guy, I don't know, for those of you that were at the National, you remember the guy that had all $1 cards. Like anything you could find, it was $1. Didn't matter. Yeah. I found this one in there, and in like a PSA 9, this sells for like 75 to 80 now. So I don't know. This one will probably go to SGC. We'll just see what they give me. When I spend $1 on it, I really don't have much to lose. So that'll be interesting to see. A lot of what I've bought lately, though, has been kind of some older stuff. I'm a Pistons fan, so I've bought in several Grant Hill kind of 90s inserts, the Slam Funk. This one's cool. Court Control Refractor. That one's numbered. I don't know if you can see it, but it's 1 out of 150, 001, which was cool. Grant Hill Rookie Refractor out of Finest. This one's super clean. I got this one in the mail today, actually. I paid probably more than I should have, like 100 and some, but yeah. I think it's going to grade really well. There's no white for a card from 1994. It is very clean.
So one thing you're doing is you're grading older stuff. I think with the being I guess you don't have to be as aware of the turnaround time, because if you're trying to grade if you're trying to grade this guy Cody Hose, who's not even in the majors yet, and then he all of a sudden gets called up and hits a bomb, and you're waiting on this card to come back for 9 months, that's a lot different than having it raw in your hands at the moment. So
right.
I
guess mostly what I collect is older stuff. So
I did want to say huge thank you to Triple B for setting all this up. So if you haven't checked out his channel, do it. And then thank you guys for all the congrats. I was very happy with this, so I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching. But what was that Kaboom you were showing, Matt?
That one I picked up this week too. Peyton Kaboom. So that one will go in. This one I'll probably go to SGC too. I am doing an SGC sub in the next couple weeks with Mikey B cards. So I just haven't decided what I'm going to send with him and what I'm not going to. So yeah. We'll see. But a lot of this stuff I'll send with him. I'm not super concerned about the big difference. The big PSA SGC debate is going to be more so with the higher end stuff, because that's where the big differences are. I'm not super concerned if that Kaboom gets a SGC 9 or a PSA 9. It's going to be like a $30 or $40 difference.
Yeah.
I'm not super concerned, and I like the look of SGC better, and it'll probably be in my PC unless a good trade or something comes up anyways.
Yeah, I think that's what's kind of fun about me doing the hodgepodge little stuff is good trade too. But I think also, do you have your little case on you, that foam, the case you made a video about? Because these slabs look pretty good in that.
Which the
protector. I forget what. Anyways, but I think
handy.
Yeah, I really like the look of these. They're held really nice, and I would definitely go with SGC again.
Yeah, like I said, I'm definitely without a doubt I'm doing another SGC sub in the next 2 weeks. I'm sending cards to them. I don't know how many. It'll probably be 10 to 20 cards would be my guess.
Yeah.
But I'm still deciding on like that Kobe rookie. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what to do with some of that stuff. So
What's up, Placata?
Well decided.
I've got a trout that I'm going to send in, and I want to do the express one. I'm debating.
I still can't imagine, even with delays, I can't imagine you'd be more than 2 months on an express. If you're paying $75,
right,
they better be able to get it back within 2 months.
The Trout 2011 rookie. I mean, if you look up, I'm going to set a minimum for that because I don't want it to come back an 8.5. It looks really clean, but obviously, you know, I'm not perfect. So, but a Trout PSA 10 compared to raw is quite a bit. So, and there's really no point in putting it, I don't know, setting a minimum of less than a knot. Like I would set a minimum of 9 because a Trout PSA 10 2011 Topps update is last one just sold for $2,800. If you do a PSA 9, it is, let me see here. That's about the lowest you'd want to go. PSA 9 sold for $1,100, so it's $1,000. It's double the price.
More than double.
Yeah, for a 9.
And that's kind of what I'm saying though, is because like look at, let's see, Trout update.
But an 8, if I'd definitely set it a minimum 9 because an 8 is $870. And
yeah, so well,
it's $1,000 raw. But if you set it as an 8, it's $870.
Yeah.
Right.
So the most recent Trout SGC went for it went today. A 10 went for $2,250, not a gold label, just a regular 10.
Yeah.
Let's see. Trying to find 9.5 went for $1,400.
Yeah.
So yeah, at baseball prices, it's pretty comparable.
Right. Well, I think
that's where I'm wondering if it's just because obviously less SGC cards are going on eBay than PSA. So maybe basketball is going to catch up in the next couple days here, and it's just kind of delayed. But I don't know. It's just been weird watching the numbers.
Right. The sports card, they sent their LeBron to SGC. I'm really cute. I'll be waiting to see that video of when you guys get it.
What LeBron was it? Was it just a base Topps? Was it what rookie was it? A Chrome?
I believe it was the base Topps, if I remember correctly. I don't think it was Chrome. But I asked them what it would take to get it from them, and they didn't want to sell it to me.
What about me? Would you like to sell it to me? Maybe a trade?
I'll be searching for a
trade
rookie. I need to get at least one LeBron rookie.
I want a Topps one. I want either the Topps base or I'd love a Topps Chrome. I've got LeBron rookies. I've got one of the Victory rookie orientations. Then obviously I have that Matrix one with
this is a beautiful
Ron
one.
Carmelo and Wade, but
got the worst pick by the Pistons ever, Darko.
Yeah.
Although I
don't know.
This is way off the topic of sports cards, but I heard this theory that if the Pistons didn't pick Darko, they wouldn't have won the championships because of the.
Oh yeah, Carmelo would have thrown a thing, and I would have rather had Dwyane Wade, honestly.
Yeah, yeah.
Even Chris Bosh.
Mm-hmm.
I think, at least personality-wise, I think Chris Bosh was a better fit than Carmelo maybe would have been. Because Carmelo was amazing, but he wouldn't have fit with that Pistons squad at all because he's a superstar and he wanted to have his own team, and that would have thrown their chemistry off, I think.
Yeah. Well, that was fun. That was a fun reveal. When we do more grading, we'll have to do this again. We've got a lot of boxes coming, some boom boxes, the new basketball boom box, baseball.
Got a pack plug pack coming this week, I think.
Oh yeah, pack plug pack. Did you do Brothers and Cards again, Matt, or not?
Yep. No, sorry, I did not. I did just boombox this time.
Okay. But still, that's pretty cool.
I'll have a boombox, I'll have that pack plug box, and then shoot, it could be November, but eventually I'll have a reveal, and maybe I'll do a blind reveal too next time when I get my stuff back. So
yeah, this was fun. So well, I have 6 more slabs to add to the collection. I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching tonight, taking some time out of your Monday, and we got a lot more videos. There's a sweet one. I pulled a really sweet card that I'll drop tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. And I'm going to go eat some spaghetti. So my wife makes really, really good spaghetti, and it's about that time. But thanks, guys, for watching. Make sure you subscribe to everybody in the chat, guys. And we have a 2K giveaway we're going to be doing this month as well in August. So stay tuned for that. So, all right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Happy collecting. Triple B, Eli. Thanks for stopping in at the last minute. Appreciate you guys watching. Take care. Great Lakes Breaks out.
see ya.